Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. Aurangabad set for transformation with INR 30,000 crore in infrastructure developments. Aurangabad is undergoing a transformative infrastructure development phase with projects exceeding INR 30,000 crore. Key initiatives include the INR 70,000 crore Aurangabad Industrial City, Auric, the INR 186 crore Siemens Metro Train Manufacturing Facility, and the INR 186 crore expansion in Valuj MIDC. Additional developments encompass the Smart City Mission projects, the Integrated Road Development Program, and the doubling of the Aurangabad Parbhani rail line. These projects aim to enhance connectivity, boost industrial growth, and improve the quality of life for residents, positioning Aurangabad as a modern urban center. Kohima's INR 3,000 crore infrastructure boost positions it as Northeast India's urban hub. Kohima, the capital of Nagaland, is undergoing a significant transformation with infrastructure projects exceeding INR 3,000 crore. Key developments include the Dimapur-Kohima railway line, the four-laning of NH29, and the Kohima Smart City initiatives. Additional projects encompass the Kohima City Centre, the Kohima Bypass Road, and the proposed Chethu Airport. These initiatives aim to enhance connectivity, promote sustainable urban development, and improve the quality of life for Kohima's residents, positioning the city as a modern urban center in Northeast India. Maharera crosses 50,000 registered agents with majority in Konkan, and Pune, Maharera has recorded over 50,000 registered agents, paralleling the number of housing projects registered with the regulator. Agents from over 150 cities outside Maharashtra, including New Delhi, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, and Ahmedabad, have also obtained registration under Maharera, highlighting the widespread impact of Maharashtra's real estate market. Currently, of the 50,673 registered agents, 31,980 registrations remain active, while 18,693 have been cancelled due to various reasons, including failure to obtain mandatory certification or renew licenses. The Konkan area, encompassing the Mumbai metropolitan region, leads with the highest number of agents, followed by Pune. This development underscores the critical role agents play in bridging developers and home buyers while adhering to RERA regulations. A residential flat spanning 1,221 square feet, sold in the Regency Antilla, Phase 7 in Thanes, Ulhasnagar, for INR 1 crore 38 lakhs. A residential flat spanning 979 square feet, sold in Mohan Highlands in Thanes, Badlapur, for INR 74 lakhs. A residential flat spanning 608 square feet, sold in Lodha, Upper Thane, Woodlands, ENF in Thanes, Mankoli for INR 68 lakhs. Kredai Mekhi Thane. Sports Day 2025 brings real estate community together in spirited cricket tournament. Kredai Mekhi Thane successfully hosted the 11th Sports Day at Leno Sports Park, Balcom, with a cricket tournament featuring 20 teams, including those from the Thane, Municipal Corporation's Fire Department, PW and TDO. The event emphasized athleticism, unity, and camaraderie within Thane's real estate sector, with notable attendees including actor Tanuj Virwani at the toss and actors Naira M. Banerjee and Ajaz Khan at the prize distribution ceremony. A new norm mandated each team to have a female player bowl at least one over, promoting inclusivity. JVM Spartans from JVM Group emerged as champions, while Raymond Royals secured the runner-up position. Gokhale Constructions acquires 3.5-acre land parcel in Pune for INR 311 crore. Gokhale Constructions has acquired a 3.5-acre land parcel from HND Trust in Pune for INR 311 crore to develop a premium residential and retail project. The project is expected to generate revenue of INR 2,300 crore through the construction of 16 lakh square feet of residential space and high-end retail. Additionally, a 51,000 square feet hostel with modern amenities is also part of the development. The starting price for a condominium is projected to be INR 7 crore. The company is also expanding its portfolio in Pune, with 2 million square feet of residential and 3 million square feet of commercial space under development. Furthermore, Gokhale Constructions is in advanced negotiations to enter the Mumbai real estate market, aiming to acquire properties in prime locations. Mumbai lease deal, Eternal Limited, leases 84,157 square feet office space in Andheri East, Mumbai. Eternal Limited, formerly known as Zomato, has leased 84,157 square feet of office space in Andheri East, Mumbai from Histile Retail Private Limited for a period of 5 years. According to CRE Matrix, the monthly rent is set at INR 160 per square foot, amounting to approximately INR 1 crore 34 lakhs. The rental agreement, which was registered last week, includes a 15% rental escalation after 3 years. Demand for office spaces has surged over the past 2 years, driven by domestic and foreign corporations, with 2024 witnessing a record-breaking year in gross office leasing activities. Zomato officially rebranded itself as Eternal Limited on the stock exchanges last month. Mumbai's construction sector urged to adopt sustainable practices to tackle air pollution, CREDAI MCHI, in collaboration with the Maharashtra Pollution Control Board, MPCB, and WRI India, recently organized a capacity-building workshop in Mumbai to address the rising concern of air pollution caused by construction activities. The event gathered site engineers, safety officers, and project managers to discuss practical measures for mitigating dust and emissions, such as fogging, wheel washing, and isolating active zones. WRI India conducted a technical session on real-time monitoring, data transparency, and compliance with state guidelines, while representatives from BMC and CREDAI MCHI emphasized the importance of sustainable construction practices. The workshop concluded with a pledge to implement structured mitigation strategies and promote environmentally responsible construction in the Mumbai Metropolitan Region, MMR. Noida cracks down on builders. 12 offices sealed over INR 175 crore in unpaid dues. The district administration in Dadri, Noida, has recently sealed the offices of 12 real estate developers due to unpaid dues exceeding INR 175 crore to UP RERA. Despite repeated recovery notices, these builders failed to comply, prompting strict enforcement actions. Key defaulters include Uttam Steels and Associates, Rudra Buildwell Homes, and Ansal High-Tech Township. This move reflects a broader issue, with over 100 projects in the area collectively owing more than INR 500 crore. Recovery efforts face significant challenges, especially involving builders based in Delhi, highlighting the need for improved interstate coordination and stronger regulatory measures to safeguard home buyers and ensure accountability in the real estate sector. DTCP demolishes 18 acres of illegal constructions in Gurugram's Sona region. The Department of Town and Country Planning, DTCP in Gurugram, launched a significant demolition campaign earlier this week, focusing on unpermitted buildings that covered 18 acres in the Sona area. The enforcement action covered 3 villages, Karanki, Sancholi, and Daulha, where 25 illegal structures, including under-construction buildings, boundary walls, and road networks, were razed. These actions followed the failure of developers and landowners to comply with prior notices under the Punjab Scheduled Roads and Controlled Areas Restriction of Unregulated Development Act, 1963. The DTCP has since issued stern warnings to curb illegal plotting and urged buyers to verify land approvals. Hyderabad, HMDA, advances land pooling schemes to boost urban development and revenue. The Hyderabad Metropolitan Development Authority, HMDA, is intensifying its land pooling initiatives to bolster revenue and streamline urban planning. Currently, 3 projects encompassing approximately 300 acres are underway in Pratap Singaram, Lemur, and Inmul Narva. Additionally, 4 more schemes covering 540 acres are slated for launch in Kutubulapur, Thimaiguda, Korremula, and Kurmalguda. These projects aim to provide farmers with 60% of the developed plots, while HMDA retains 40%, ensuring mutual benefits. The land pooling model has led to significant appreciation in land values, with prices in Inmul Narva soaring from INR 8,000 to INR 20,000 per square yard post-development. This approach not only offers farmers higher returns, but also facilitates efficient infrastructure development without the need for government land acquisition. Mumbai authorities identified 322 buildings as extremely dangerous. 74 still occupied. The Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation, BMC, has classified 322 buildings in the city as extremely dangerous, requiring immediate evacuation and demolition. Despite official notices, 74 of these buildings are still occupied, raising serious safety concerns. Most of these structures are located in Bandra, Malad, and Ghatkopar. The BMC has warned residents that it will not be held responsible for any loss of life or property if they ignore the evacuation orders. Civic officials are urging urgent cooperation, especially with the monsoon approaching, as old and unsafe buildings are at greater risk of collapse during heavy rains. Noida authorities seal offices of 12 builders over Rs 175 crore in unpaid dues. In a decisive move to enforce compliance, the Gautam Budh Nagar District Administration has sealed the offices of 12 real estate developers in Dadri Tehsil, Noida, for failing to clear dues exceeding Rs 175 crore owed to the Uttar Pradesh Real Estate Regulatory Authority. Despite multiple recovery notices, these builders did not respond, prompting the administration to take action under land revenue laws. Major defaulters include Uttam Steels, Rudra Buildwell Homes, and Ansal High-Tech Township. Officials have warned of further actions if dues remain unpaid, highlighting ongoing challenges in recovering funds from non-compliant developers. SEBI expands EBP mandate to include all private debt placements over Rs 20 crore. In a significant regulatory shift, the Securities and Exchange Board of India has mandated the use of the electronic book platform for all private placements of debt securities amounting to Rs 20 crores or more. This directive, introduced earlier this week, aims to enhance transparency and streamline the fundraising process in the private debt market. The scope of the electronic book platform has been broadened to include real estate investment trusts and infrastructure investment trusts, marking a substantial expansion from previous regulations. Additionally, new provisions concerning anchor investors and disclosure requirements have been established to promote fairness and accountability in allotments. NBCC raises Rs 1,468 crore through e-auction of 446 apartments in Noida state-owned NBCC India Limited has successfully generated Rs 1,468 crore by selling 446 apartments in Noida through an e-auction. According to a regulatory filing made earlier this week, the company disclosed that these residential units were part of the Aspire Silicon City project located in Sector 76, Noida. The transaction is expected to aid NBCC in repaying debts incurred for completing stalled projects under the Amrapali Stalled Projects Investments Reconstruction Establishment, a scheme initiated under the directive of the Supreme Court. The sale also entitles NBCC to a 1% marketing fee based on the total transaction value. Star Housing Finance plans dual listing on NSE to boost market presence and liquidity. Star Housing Finance Limited, a BSE-listed housing finance company focusing on affordable housing in semi-urban and rural regions, has announced plans to list its equity shares on the National Stock Exchange of India Limited. The move is part of the company's broader strategy to increase visibility, enhance shareholder liquidity, and attract a wider investor base. The proposed listing is subject to regulatory approvals and the fulfillment of eligibility criteria. Star Housing Finance Limited, which has consistently delivered strong performance in the low-cost housing finance sector, remains committed to serving economically weaker and low-income groups while aiming to expand its market footprint. Square Yards reports 41% revenue surge driven by housing sales and home loans. Property consultant Square Yards has reported a 41% increase in revenue, reaching rupees 1,410 crore in the previous fiscal year, primarily due to higher brokerage income from housing sales and home loans. The company's revenue in the prior fiscal year was rupees 1,001 crore. Square Yards revealed SICAT, yet its India revenue climbed 47% to rupees 1,163 crore, up from rupees 790 crore in the financial year 2023 to 2024. Additionally, gross profit surged by 52% to rupees 316 crore compared to rupees 208 crore in the preceding year. The company's FANHI founder and CEO, Tanuj Shori, highlighted that Square Yards has positioned itself as a robust asset-light platform with a strong presence in both India and Dubai. Signature Global reports 48% profit growth despite decline in Q4 income. Signature Global, India Limited reported a 48.17% increase in net profit for the fourth quarter of financial year 2025, reaching rupees 611.2 million, despite a 21.07% decline in total income to rupees 5,700 million. The company achieved record pre-sales of rupees 102.9 billion and collections of rupees 43.8 billion for the financial year 2025, marking 42% and 41% year-on-year growth, respectively. Operating cash surplus rose by 79% to rupees 16.3 billion. Signature Global launched 5 new projects with a combined gross development value of rupees 138.1 billion and acquired approximately 48 acres of land in Gurugram for rupees 10.7 billion, aiming to develop 7.97 million square feet. Net debt was reduced to rupees 8.8 billion by the end of the financial year 2025. OYO adds 3,500 new corporate clients in FY25, boosting business travel recovery. In the financial year 2025, OYO's Business Accelerator division added 3,500 new corporate clients, a 20% year-on-year growth, bringing its total to over 6,500. This uptick reflects a strong rebound in business travel across India. Mumbai led the expansion with 700 new clients, followed by Hyderabad and Pune. OYO also saw rising demand for long stays and event-based bookings. The growth was driven by a diverse mix of large firms, small and medium enterprises, startups, and travel agencies. According to the Global Business Travel Association, India is now the 4th largest business travel market in the Asia-Pacific region. OYO's success highlights its strategic focus on tapping into the growing demand for flexible, extended corporate accommodations. Virar emerges as a key suburban hotspot in MMR, driven by connectivity and infrastructure. The real estate market in Virar, a burgeoning suburb on the northern edge of Mumbai, is witnessing substantial growth due to its enhanced connectivity, affordability, and lifestyle offerings. Once a peripheral town, Virar has emerged as a vibrant residential and commercial hub, with property prices ranging between rupees 5,200 and rupees 6,500 per square foot, making it an attractive choice for first-time home buyers and young families. Infrastructure projects such as the Virar-Alibag Multimodal Corridor, Versova-Virar Sea Link, and the upcoming Metro Route 13 are expected to significantly reduce travel time and boost economic activity. Additionally, the planned bullet train station, as part of the Mumbai-Ahmedabad high-speed rail corridor, will further position Virar as a well-connected and investment-worthy destination. MRD's Deharji Medium project, on track to improve water supply in Vasai Virar and Palghar. The Deharji Medium project in Palghar district, initiated under the guidance of Maharashtra's Chief Minister, Shri Devendra Fadnavis, and Deputy Chief Minister, Shri Eknath Shinde, has achieved 80% completion, as confirmed by the Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority. The project, executed by the Konkan Irrigation Development Corporation and funded by the MMRDA with Rs 25,991.5 crore, involves the construction of a substantial dam designed to store 95.60 million cubic meters of water. With the capacity to supply 255 million liters per day, the dam will benefit the Vasai Virar Municipal Corporation, CIDCO, and rural areas. The project, targeted for completion by the end of 2027, is expected to significantly bolster water security in the Konkan region. Kalpataru Projects secures Rs 2,372 crore in new orders across power and infrastructure sectors. Kalpataru Projects International Limited, a major player in engineering and construction within the power and infrastructure sectors, recently secured new orders valued at approximately Rs 2,372 crore. These awards span both its power transmission and distribution and buildings and factories divisions, covering projects in India and international markets. The fresh contracts reflect Kalpataru's expanding presence in fast-growing engineering, procurement, and construction markets, including India, the Nordics, and the Middle East. The company's consistent delivery and quality have earned it repeat orders from reputed developers, underscoring its robust execution capabilities and promising growth outlook. Chemco Group to invest Rs 450 crore in new manufacturing plants in Gujarat. Chemco Group, a plastic packaging company, has announced plans to establish 2 new manufacturing plants in Gujarat in collaboration with Kandoi Group of Industries. The project, which involves an investment of Rs 450 crore, will see the development of greenfield facilities in Vapi and Dahej. The units will focus on recycling petty bottles into high-performance industrial packaging, utilizing a closed-loop system encompassing bottle collection, washing, tape extrusion, weaving, and bag fabrication. The initiative is set to operate on renewable energy, aiming to recycle over 10 million petty bottles daily, thereby promoting circularity and reducing the carbon footprint. Andhra Pradesh's SIPB approves 19 investment projects worth Rs 33,000 crore. Andhra Pradesh's State Investment Promotion Board has approved 90 new projects worth over Rs 33,000 crore across energy, information technology, electronics, tourism, and textiles, expected to create 34,000 jobs. Chief Minister Chandra Babu Naidu emphasized real-time tracking of project progress and proposed boosting tourism with 50,000 new hotel rooms and caravan tourism policies. He also pushed for sustainable industries that convert agricultural waste into inputs. Major investments include Bondada Engineering with Rs 9,000 crore and Wingtech Mobile in Tirupati, which alone could generate 10,000 jobs. Over the past 11 months, the board has cleared Rs 5 lakh crore in investments, reflecting the state's renewed focus on sustainable, inclusive industrial growth. Frasers Property makes new bid to privatize Frasers Hospitality Trust for USD 1.1 billion. Frasers Property, has renewed its attempt to privatize Fraser's Hospitality Trust with a United States dollar 1.1 billion buyout offer, valuing each unit at Singapore dollar 0.71, a 6.8% premium over its recent trading price. The group, which already owns over 60% of the trust, cites macroeconomic uncertainties, fluctuating travel demand, and structural issues as reasons limiting the REIT's performance. Its diversified portfolio spans 14 hospitality assets across Asia, Australia, and Europe. The proposed privatization aims to reduce volatility and offer more operational flexibility. If successful, it could help the company better manage sector challenges. This move aligns with a wider industry trend of reassessing public listings for hospitality assets. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.